whole thing in my mouth. Like, when I had it in my mouth, I instantly wanted to throw up. Alright everybody, welcome to Visually Displeasing episode 4. We're back again with the I Love You Colonel Sanders, a finger-licking good dating sim. With us today we have Yesenia.
Hi!
We have VJ.
Yo.
And we also have Richard.
I know you've been comparing my chicken to frozen chicken again. I can smell it.
Where we left off, we pissed off Colonel Sanders by comparing his chicken to frozen chicken. And so now we're going to go through with the other option where we don't compare it to frozen chicken. Are you guys ready?
Let's be modest.
Yeah.
Let's be modest. Hey, I'm actually going to send you a link to the game so you can see what I'm talking about. And
All right.
there.
Alone together for the first time, you figure now is a perfect moment to show your personality to him. Be modest but thoughtful. Well, I just wanted to tell you that I really enjoyed your food. Now you've got his attention. The flavors were complex but comforting. The interplay between salty and savory and peppery, it was perfect.
I appreciate the compliment, Cray J. Yayulin. How the hell do I say that in the southern accent?
I'm
sure you'll be a big success. Oh. I can't read the name, it's pink on pink.
I'm sure you'll be a big success.
Yeah. I know we've only met today, but I'm starting to get the same feeling about you.
I'm still up on the roof.
We should head back inside. We don't want to see that guy jump, and the next lesson starts soon.
Don't you ignore me.
You step into the massive cooking arena where the afternoon lesson will take place. Each student gets an oven and all the tools and ingredients they could need.
Is Gordon Rasmy gonna come out?
Look at this place, it's magnificent! Finally we'll get to show our stuff. Wait a second. Oh no! We have to show our stuff? What if I totally blow it?
Oh, that sounds reasonable. What?
You're not gonna blow anything, except for me. Except maybe kisses to the crowd of fans and my cock. You're going to earn with your signature. I'm gonna come on your face. Adorable tiny food creations.
Bark.
Welcome, students, to the cooking arena.
The dog can watch.
What?
For today's lesson, we'll be cooking with partners. Hurry up and pair off.
Naturally, Miriam looks over at you, but unable to control yourself, you pounce on Colonel Sanders. Hey Colonel, would you like to tackle this lesson as a team? A team of 2, that is me and you, if that wasn't clear. Want to be my partner?
Sure, Cray J. Yayulin. I'll prepare
Damn.
our station. Fuck
Friend
you,
zone.
Miriam.
Without you as a partner, Miriam is left standing all alone. 2 different students quickly take notice.
Hello, new partner.
Beep boop.
Do we have
The
the
drill.
drill?
Drill noises.
Okay, we don't have the drill.
We do have the drill, it's just not loud enough for my mic to pick up.
Oh.
Oh, I have an
Oh,
idea that I should have thought of
2
right away.
potential partners? I'm so sorry, gentlemen, but I don't know who to choose.
It looks like you'll have to pick for her. Friend duties can be a little awkward, but that's the price you pay for not being alone forever.
Pick the
Who do you want to
robot.
ask to be Miriam's partner? I say the
Pick
robot.
the robot.
The
Yeah.
robot.
Look at him. I cannot look at the little face robots.
Dude, he's so happy about it. Sorry, Pop, but I think Miriam will be partnering with Clank today.
It's okay, I already ate.
It's not entirely clear if Pop has any idea what the point of school even is at this juncture. Clank is clearly excited to have some attention. He heats up and begins to roll back and forth. I guess.
Come on,
I
like.
guess he does the noise by himself.
Hold on there, fella. We don't even know the assignment yet.
Technically, Clank might not have a face, but there's something charming and earnest about him.
Yeah, it does have a face. Look at that.
It's such a cute face.
Oh, come on, is that not gonna...
Promise.
Oh, it's got noise suppression on. Duh. Sorry, the professional streaming issues of figuring out how your mic actually works.
Let's see, can we hear it now?
1 second, hit that noise suppression off. Back to here so I can see when I'm talking.
Oh,
There we go,
yeah.
perfect.
That's awesome. Tissue? I hardly know you.
Clank judders and panels shake loose. You get the impression that this is a sign of affection. Looks like you two will be just fine. Now it's time to focus on your own cooking classwork.
Bark.
Alright, you two. For today's lesson, we're going to keep it simple. Pick a basic dish and divide up the steps.
Bark.
No chef is an island. It takes 2 flints to make a fire. You get the idea.
Which dish do you suggest Which dish do you suggest to your partner, Colonel Sanders?
Nah, I swear to God, if it's frozen chicken, I'm going to kill you.
Steak tartar
fine,
seems
fine.
easy enough. It's fancy and you don't even need to cook it. Using
I say mashed
octopus will blow
potatoes.
Colonel Sanders' mind. Your grandmother's mashed potatoes and gravy.
Yeah.
I think mashed potatoes and gravy.
Yeah, that's like the obvious choice.
Go for
Yeah.
potato.
I've always been something of a down-home chef. I was thinking we could make something warm, inviting, and comforting. Maybe mashed potatoes?
And gravy?
I couldn't imagine one without the other. Colonel Sanders casts a coy look at you, causing your whole face to go beet red. Embarrassed, you quickly turn away. Hakashi! I'll go get the potatoes.
No, please, let me. Picking perfect produce is a passion of mine. So's alliteration, apparently.
Looks like things are getting pretty fresh around here. Does someone have a crush on Colonel Sanders?
I want to get inside his fucking Colonel pants. We're just cooking partners. Mind your own business, bitch.
Sanders! Heart is my business. And you'd better keep your fingers off my man. And his massive chicken.
Did some... Oh, what is
What is this
entrance music? Jojo, let up! Did someone call me?
Oh,
Call for me?
Dio.
Oh, oh.
Let out, Van Van. No, jeez, Van Van. Well, I'm over here crushing it. Over here crushing Cray J. Island's dreams. They need a better background for that. You're supposed to be taking care of our classwork. That was the deal, remember?
Colonel Sanders returns, arms full of peeled potatoes. He tosses them into the boiling water and turns his attention to you and your old friends.
The music's still going.
Oh, howdy there, Ashley. Van Van. Oh, we're working in a quartet instead of a duet now?
Actually, no, it looked like Cray J. Island was struggling, so we offered to give him a hand.
Hand job.
You know how it is. These young amateur chefs need a lot of mentoring. I can't read.
I was going to say, Colonel Sanders, maybe I could also teach you a thing or two about fancy food. Maybe one day you might be able to get up to my level. Ha! I doubt it.
Don't be rude, Van Van.
Shut up, bitch.
Personally, I have no doubts whatever about Colonel Sanders' ability to concoct creations worthy of admiration. I mean, just look at his apron right now. After all, you fried chicken. That was quite a spectacle. Not as much as the one that's growing under there. But Colonel, if you ask me, I might make a better partner for you. This thing that has positioned itself at your station. Don't you feel deep down that we cast complementary shadows? We fit together like a thigh
Colonel
and a
looks-
drumstick. It just
he
makes sense.
Colonel looks
Nothing
he
about
was like
this makes any
disgusted.
sense. I know, right? But one
Yeah.
thing is clear: she's coming for Colonel if you don't watch out.
I'm
Ashley
coming for
is
Colonel
really
too.
going at you hard. You need to ask for some backup here before things get ugly.
Turn. Colonel. I think go to Colonel. Hunk of
Turn
hunks.
to Colonel Sanders, hunk of hunks, in your time of need.
Also, it almost looks like they've 1-for-1 mark on that.
I'm here to learn and to express myself via my cuisine, not bicker with prima donnas. Partners were chosen at the beginning of class, so let's all respect the format, okay?
Didn't
You
you
turn
choose
to
the
Colonel
partners?
Sanders to confirm that you're on the same page. I chose Colonel Sanders and Colonel Sanders chose me. Isn't that right?
A businessman respects all fair agreements, from
No one
contracts
chose
to
me.
handshakes.
They forgot about me. I'm still up on the roof.
I took on Cray J. Yagulin, especially after witnessing that horrific suicide. If he actually jumped, I don't know, he might still be on that ledge up there. Anyway,
I'm still here.
she's my partner for this activity, and I stand by it.
I survived the fall. Can someone
Based
take me
on
to the
your
hospital?
team's behavior, I'd say you're a perfect match for each other. Neither of you has Cray J. Yagulin's natural talent or their loyalty.
Being defended by Colonel Sanders leaves you feeling proud and full of potential. You look for Sprinkles in hopes that he might step in, but he's nowhere to be found. Darn those
I'm licking
cute
my balls.
corgis in their short but sturdy stature. You look down at your station and realize that in the tension of the moment, your hands have been cooking on autopilot. Distracted by the drama, you've already crushed the boiled potatoes into a perfectly creamy mashed texture with plenty of butter and cream for flavor. It's as if your natural passion guided you through the steps you know so well while your attention was elsewhere.
I know just what to do.
Colonel Sanders
And I know
extends
you
his
do.
hand. He's holding a beautiful white porcelain gravy boat, out of which pours a smooth brown gravy smothering your nearly finished potato dish.
Oh my god.
Gravy
If you're
flows
good.
down the mound of mashed potatoes. The results look spectacular. Granny would be very proud. Colonel
you're lucky,
Sanders
this'll be you
holds a
later
spork
tonight.
out to you. You reach out and grab hold of it, but he doesn't immediately let go. The two of you stand holding the same spork, and for that small moment, all of the madness
jizzed
and
my pants.
pressure around this crazy world stops. Your eyes lock. The moment is electric. Time stands still.
If you love something, set it free.
Together, you dig the utensil into the mashed potatoes and lift a heaping sporkful up. When you see Ashley with a sinister look, you know she's plotting against you to be with Colonel Sanders. And then, filled with rage and without thinking, you filling the sporkful of mashed potatoes right into Ashley's stupid, beautiful face.
Van, do something! Do something!
Scooping up a fingerful, Van Man tastes the dripping mashed potatoes and gravy and realizes that it's delicious. Horrified by this revelation, he slinks away. Will he ever be able to cook something with so much love and integrity?
Whoa.
Hold on right there. Cray J. Yagulin, we do not waste food in the broom cooking arena. Colonel Sanders, I expect better from you. If you throw one more spoonful, you'd both better be prepared to eat it from whatever it lands, or from wherever it lands.
Can I has potatoes face?
Van Van rushes back over a covered dish in his hands.
Mashed potatoes with gravy? Pathetic. In a few minutes, I prepare a full meal. Gaze upon my specialty brand's tentacle. Oh my god, that's a mouthful. Tentacle octopus with my silky saltwater sauce. It's my jizz. Plated with a battle axe blade
Don't worry,
forged
Ash.
by my supreme chef assessors. You ignore me for too long. That's ends now. It is who I had that who will have first bite, and you will look on with envy.
The interrupting student rushes at Van Van and swipes a bite of his signature dish right off the plate.
Wolf.
No, don't!
Bark.
Something about the dish doesn't strike my nose quite right. I think the octopus was rushed and may have been turned in the process. The results could be toxic.
Too late. It's been eaten.
I think I left something in the oven. I don't feel so good, Mr. Stark.
It killed him!
Yes, finally embrace death. Now people
You
will
will
finally notice me. Bark.
Everyone, step back. Don't take another bite.
When you look back at the plate, the rest of it is gone. You notice the tip of the tentacle being slurped up in Pop's mouth.
Does no one care I just died?
Pop winces in pain
I
for
guess
just
not.
a moment, then it is
Even
almost
in
immediately
death.
back to his oblivious
No one
self.
cares.
Oopsie. Tastes like poison.
How
The
do you know
entire
what poison
class is
tastes like?
gathered to watch Pop's final moments. Shock has frozen the whole crowd. They are as motionless as statues. The class bell rings, disrupting the moment and snapping everyone back to reality. It would appear that Pop's enthusiasm for trying new things despite obvious danger has inoculated him against poisons of all kinds.
That's fucking bullshit. Why does people care about Pops but not me? What the fuck? Bark.
I'm not sure the professors here make enough money. I'm not sure how they pay me. I'm a dog.
Hello? I just turned into a ghost. Over here.
Seeing that you're shaken up by that really annoying student and all his nonsense, Colonel Sanders approaches you.
What? I'm an annoying student. What? What did I
sorry
do?
You had to go through that. Please, let me
I
walk you
should have
home.
jumped. What? Like, for real? Oh, come on.
You follow Colonel
one-
Sanders out of the room. At night, the school building has taken on another vibe entirely. It's dark and more than a little spooky.
And
Colonel
haunted.
Sanders stands in the quad's neon glow and speaks softly.
Ooh, I'm haunting
Those-
you.
Those mashed potatoes you made in class today.
Before you go on, I want you to know they're not a great representation of my skills. I didn't even realize I was making them.
They were amazing.
No one cares about me.
Tasting them, it reminded me why I became so passionate about food to begin with.
Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Cooking is obviously important to him, in a way that you find inspiring. Now might be the perfect time to tell him you're developing feelings for him. Colonel Sanders?
Yes, Grey J. Yalen.
I'm still here.
There's something I need to tell you. There's a fucking ghost behind you.
What the fuck?
Hold it right there.
That's not the ghost, but where the fuck did he come from?
There's something I need to tell you first.
Oh, jeez.
No, jeez.
No, it's jizz. You see, when I was just a boy, I had a dream that one day I will be the greatest chef in the world as I ever seen. And every day
You must
since.
have one hell of an imagination there.
Hey, shut the fuck up.
That's my voice line. I'm supposed to be talking.
And ever since that day, I've been working towards that dream. Day and night, never stopping, never resting, also lifting a lot of weights, like so many weights.
So many fucking weights.
It's fucking fantastic.
We should follow our dreams with all our hearts, that our souls may grant them, like wishes, floating on a shooting star.
Hey, no, you... Shut up! I'm the one here saying racial stuff, and I'm the star of the story.
Are we forgetting that your cooking literally just killed a guy?
I'm still here. You can't prove that!
I also saw you kill that guy. What was his name again?
Somewhere in the distance, you hear a long, sad sigh.
Why? No one remembers my name. Forget him!
Already did.
You... Forget him! We're talking about me! Me! I'm the hero!
You sure about that?
Oh, who's the spork monster?
The Spork Monster is here to fight a hero!
The obviously Joestar reference.
I think I left the fridge door open. Later, nerds!
How dare you threaten me? Just as I was letting my guard down and connecting with another chef on an emotional level,
Be afraid! Be very afraid of me! Because I'm a monster, see?
I'm a ghost.
Is he's rhyming on purpose, or is that just a coincidence? But before you can discuss syntax any further, it's a turn-based fight sequence. What will you do?
Attack!
Attack! You decide to go on the attack. Which attack will you use? Cook with Love. Cook with Love does 1 damage. Fuck, it just got real. That attack really upset the Spork Monster. Spork Monster goes on the attack. They spit hot gravy on you. You take 1 damage.
What?
Attack. You decide to go on the attack. It worked last time, right?
What are we doing?
Cook with Love does 1 damage. Spork Monster won't forget this. Spork Monster is really feeling threatened by your attack. Spork Monster focuses their mashed mind and draws in energy from Mother Earth itself. They grow large and more intimidating. How will you respond? Defend.
Defend?
You decide to defend. Which defense will you use? Trepidation. You hold your head between your hands and mutter.
Happened?
This is not happening. This is not happening. Spork Monster
Did
is
we
no
miss
quitter.
a chapter?
Buffed up and ready to rumble. They go on the attack once again. Spork Monster uses Utilitensile. You take 2 damage from the attack. If you take much more damage, you're not going to survive this battle. Attack.
Attack.
You decide to go on the attack. Cook with Love. Cook with Love does 1 damage.
Yeah, you just say.
Spork Monster is oozing cheese sauce onto the lawn of the quad. I wonder who is going to have to clean that up. Feeling vulnerable, Spork Monster prepares for its ultimate attack. Rounded Edge. Vile. Oh, it's you.
Vile villain, your reign of terror stops here.
Colonel Sanders summons the energy of 1,000 chickens.
Oh.
Pot Pie Power Pinch!
Pot Pie Power Pinch does 10 damage. Spork Monster is defeated. You saved me. An injured Spork Monster spews steam into the night.
Spare. I say spare. Yeah.
You manage to tamp down your disgust at the sight of the gnarly beast, long enough to realize that he is still a living creature with a pure soul, who deserves your pity, not your wrath. Begone, beast, and don't you dare come back for a follow-up encounter tomorrow. I won't forget this, and I certainly won't be back, like you said. The Spork Monster scuttles off into the night. The defeated monster left behind a special item. It appears at first to be a cookbook, but upon closer inspection, it's so much more. It's a book of magic spells with a golden chicken on the cover.
I thought we were playing a game. Why is your magic
card tucked inside? The last name to have signed it out is Borko.
The Necronomicon.
The chicken
Borko. That name
Necronomicon.
Strangely familiar.
Your blood is pumping as you stand in the quiet of the night, holding the mysterious book in your hands. As you come down from your battle buzz, you realize that your final attack has left you completely depleted. The world around you begins to fade away. Without any energy to keep your eyes open, darkness overtakes you. The image
It's alright, sugar.
Colonel Sanders flashes before your eyes as you fall asleep.
Collapsing these 11 herbs and spices and that golden buttery biscuit.
He must have helped you get home in your tired state. You don't know if you could have made it without him. What a guy. You want to thank him, but you don't have the strength to utter a single word. You feel your covers being pulled up over you as you are tucked in tightly.
Okay, thought that was going another direction for a second.
Good night, my Colonel. In your dream, you're together with Colonel Sanders. For some reason, Sprinkles is also there. Instructing your love. Dreams are weird. Z.
Oh, hey, the ghost dude was there. I'm here too.
You awake on day 2 and attempt to process the wild visions you had. Where
you don't know why you sound like
memories or premonitions. And then there was that secret ingredient that Colonel Sanders went ahead and told you outright. Not much of a secret, huh? It's probably just because he already trusts you so much. Sure, that makes sense. We'll go with that. You meet up with your bestie in front of the school. Before you can tell her about the encounter with the Spork Monster, she launches into a story of her own.
Okay, I know this might sound a little strange, but I think I might be, I think I might like Clank.
Like him? Like,
yes.
like?
I know it sounds like it's moving too fast, but there's something about him. I like him. I like him.
Is a vibrator mode.
He said he has a vibrating mode.
Oh my god. We gotta talk, we got to... That doesn't make any sense.
We got to talking after class.
Ah, thank you. We got to talking after class, and he's actually a totally sweet guy. Not only that, but he's really smart. He told me all kinds of stories about Colonel Sanders. Did you know that Colonel Sanders was the most popular kid in his high school?
No, but that does make complete sense.
Yeah, but he was so popular that he was voted prom king at a school and he didn't even go to, and that was also the convertible that he himself rode in front of the homecoming parade.
I'm thinking maybe something got lost in pressure cooker language translation there. Either way, maybe it'd be best if you took it slow with this new boy, like I am with Colonel Sanders.
You and Colonel Sanders? The coolest guy in school? The most famous student to ever attend University of Cooking School Academy for Learning? You're a thing now?
We definitely connected yesterday.
You sure did. You're great.
Penis to
Why
butt.
wouldn't he be into you, I guess?
Let's just hope he can tenderize a clam the same way he does a chicken.
He put mashed potatoes and gravy on my clit.
Tenderize my biscuits, you know what I mean.
He put 11 herbs and spices on his jizz. Laughing at the implication that you and Colonel Sanders might be a thing is definitely not cool. You are great. You have an idea about how to prove that your love is real.
See, I say from his baby gravy.
Well, if he's not into me, why did he tell me one of his secret ingredients? Your bestie's eyes light up.
A secret ingredient?
You can't tell her anything about it.
Yeah, I just said that. A secret ingredient. Is
Fuck you,
there a
Marius.
dramatic echo in here? Miriam checks to make sure you're alone
No,
before
that's just
continuing.
me.
So this summer, while I was on vacation with my family, a lovely man approached me in the botanical garden where I was wandering.
Botanical.
Oh, it's the same thing.
This can't be good.
He told me all about his passion for spices. Secret spices! The man even gave me some to show me what he meant. He said it was a powder created from super duper rare dried flower petals. And that if I did a big favor, I could have some of my own.
I call bullshit that they put saffron in their chicken.
Please, Miriam, don't tell me.
So I filled my suitcase with them and brought them home. He was so nice, he even met me at the gate when I arrived. Later, when I cooked with them, a very special...
Very strange feeling.
Oh yeah, I don't know what's going with that. A
Miriam,
very strange
that's
feeling
crack.
came over me, and the flavor was unlike anything I've ever tasted.
Jack said it's crack.
Oh, that's what
I
she
think
said.
you're being very liberal with the meaning of spices here.
Whatever.
crack.
Anyhow, we both share an interest in cooking, and we stayed in touch, you know, like pen pals.
It's not the same type of cooking.
I bet
it's
that
not
you
the
would
same
like
type
to
of cooking.
know more about new spices.
Breaking Bad. Well, I'm definitely not supposed to share Colonel Sanders' secret recipe.
Jesse,
And
we gotta cook
besides,
meth.
I only know the one ingredient, so I doubt it'd be much use to anyone.
Please, please, please. It would mean the world to me. No one has to know if it came from you or from Colonel Sanders.
What do you think? Should you protect Colonel
Mitch, what
Sanders'
do you
secret,
think?
or share
Yes.
it with your bestie? Make up a
Don't
fake
tell her.
ingredient.
Yeah,
The
don't tell
entire
her.
power of the void is too powerful of an ingredient.
You quickly think of a fake ingredient name. I don't know. How about... It was Eye of Newt. I know it sounds like some kind of witch's potion, but what can you do?
I have new? Wow.
Her eyes light up, imagining such a thing, and you figure that you've satisfied her curiosity and she'll move on.
Ah, she's stupid.
However, she immediately turns around and goes and does some thumb typing on her phone that you can't quite see. That's probably not good. Clank porn. Before you can ask her to confirm that she has definitely not texting secrets to other people, you are interrupted. A wind rushes in. Cherry blossom petals fill the air. It's Colonel Sanders. He's arriving at school. Stand back and admire his majestic glory, or run to him.
Get kicked by the horse.
This is kind of tough.
Ah.
I don't know. Because I feel like at this point we're being like very,
I would
Like
say
a chat
maybe...
too.
Oh, that's hard.
I think if we run to him, we might get kicked by the horse.
Yeah, so maybe stand back and admire his majestic glory.
I really want to run to him, though.
You want to
But-
run to him?
I think stand back and admire his majestic glory is the right answer.
Yeah, because he might, like, you know, ride his horse to you.
Sweep you up on a noble steed.
No,
Colonel
the horses
Sanders
usually
runs-
kick you if you run from behind, and I think we're just approaching you from the front. I don't think the horse is gonna kick us.
Colonel Sanders' horse is truly a thing of beauty. Without ever acknowledging that he's being watched, he does a short horse dance before dismounting with a flourish. He then slaps the beautiful creature gently on its rear, sending it running free into the countryside. You are so struck by the sight of him that you lose the ability to speak coherently.
Oh, I didn't realize anyone was watching. Don't worry, he knows the way home.
You attempt to compliment Colonel Sanders, but the words don't come out exactly right. What a horseful beaut you have. I mean, what a horseful beaut you have. Dang it. That's what I just said. I mean, what beautiful mommy milk. Mommy milk. Being a good friend, Miriam attempts to cover for you.
Oh, Craig J. Yaelin just gets really nervous around people they like.
What? That is not helping.
I mean, they got food poisoning and they were up all night. It was gruesome. You should have seen it.
She gives you a wink and a smile as if to say, situation handled. Can't blame a girl for trying. And with that, Colonel Sanders disappears into the school, leaving you and Miriam to follow.
You dumb bitch.
When you enter the classroom, you can see your two rivals, Ashley and Von, and doing something bad. By the way they're hiding, you know it must be really bad. Like counterfeiting recipes bad, experimenting with restricted ingredients bad, summoning a demon bad. You try and get a peek over Van's hulking shoulder, but he sees you coming.
Well there, little one. I'm not sure you're ready to handle this.
Why don't you make like a bee and mind your own wax, honey?
Tell them to stop.
I hate that these are all coherent.
Act like you're not interested in them, but really try and get a closer look.
Second one, I guess?
I think second one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You sit near the rivals, but leave your back turned to them. You even hear Van mutter something that sounds a bit like a magic spell.
So there's magic here in this universe. Okay.
However, he notices you eavesdropping. You try and cover your tracks and improvise an excuse. It's time for class, and you're distracting the rest of us who want to learn. Now you've upset them.
Oh, and you're the Emperor of Cooking, are you? You make the rules?
I'm not sure you know a good meal if it hit you in the face, or if it ate you in the face, or what?
Being the best chef in the world takes more than just culinary schools. It takes creativity. It takes panache. It takes black magic.
And it doesn't hurt to use a little evil.
Don't worry about that last
look
part.
at what it was they were hiding, and you instantly recognize it. It's a book just like the one you found after you encountered the spork monster.
The Necronomicon!
That's the same book that I found last night in the quad. Ashley immediately elbows Von, who hides the book behind his back.
I don't know what you're talking about. This book is a family heirloom, and its contents are secret. It definitely doesn't summon demons.
You notice that they haven't just been studying the book. They've got Pop pinned to the wall, and they're tossing potato skins at him as he tries to catch them in his mouth.
We're playing.
Before you can dig in any further, you're interrupted by the arrival of more students. It's almost time for class. Clank must be running late. He's in such a hurry that he rolls right over Von's meaty foot.
Hey, watch it, you bucket of boats!
You watch how you talk to him. He didn't do anything.
He ran over my foot!
Who do you think you're talking to? I've never heard such language, not even from a stand mixer.
No, your mother was a stand mixer.
Von jumps to attack Clank, but Clank shocks Von, sending him flying across the room.
Do we need a taser noise?
Protect me, Colonel Sanders! These crazed men are about to come to blows! I think it must be over me, but I'm interested in neither of them!
Ashley's tone is completely changed in an instant. She bats her eyelashes at Colonel Sanders. Surely he must know that this is a ruse, right?
Gentlemen, get a hold of yourselves. Save it for the arena, at least. Or don't. Honestly, what do I care? I've got lofty career aspirations to focus on. Holy shit, balance your text colors.
Maybe I can help you with your business plan.
Just then, Sprinkles arrives to signal the true start of the class day. He's panting, which doesn't seem that abnormal. He's a professor, but he's also a dog.
It's still 12:20.
Mark.
Students, please take your seats.
Mark.
I apologize for my late arrival. I spent the morning chasing a car all around town, and my tiny legs are very, very tired. Also, it's still the same time because we got frozen in time stint, but whatever.
Woof.
But I'm here now, and I hope you're ready to learn.
Rub his furry dog belly. He loves it.
What?
After he catches his breath, Sprinkles regains control of the classroom.
Professor, I think that's sexual assault.
Bark.
Without further ado, we'll review the global history of my favorite fowl. The chicken!
You want to pay attention to the lesson. Truly, you do.
Woof.
Which is why, in 1776, at the signing of the Declaration of Independence, it was a chicken who first signed their name.
But you can't help but daydream about Colonel Sanders, and you miss most of the important parts. You come to Sprinkles. It's holding a tray of food in front of you.
Bark.
Well, Cray-J, Yalin.
Naturally, this appears to you to be a sample platter. Which item do you want to sample?
The dog biscuit.
Hot dog. Yes, I am with you on that one.
Dog
Jay.
biscuit?
I think it's better.
I think that's his, though.
No. Get the dog
I
biscuit.
Because of the shape it's baked in, you assume the dog biscuit is a treat made by Sprinkles. An example of his own culinary talents, perhaps? You reach out for it when Sprinkles chomps up and bites onto your cooking apron. Yeah, I was right.
Bark.
What kind of monster would steal a dog's favorite biscuit? Give me your fucking apron!
Your apron is left in tatters. The entire class looks on in horror as you fall unconscious from the embarrassment.
Are we assuming you're wearing only the apron?
I never even got to taste it. Is this the end? You fade into darkness, but something is there. The Spork monster? Borko, what are you doing here? It's not your time, my friend! Your act of kindness has not been forgotten. You watch as your apron magically repairs itself. You won't have to live in embarrassment anymore. Thank you, my friend, wherever you are.
This is a one-time deal. Get fucked.
Which item do you want to sample? A shimmering pepper or a glass of water? Pepper. Pepper.
Okay. Pepper.
A brightly colored pepper stands out from the other items. It sparkles in a most eye-catching way, so naturally you reach out, grab it, and eat it right away. However, your body is not prepared for the heat. The pepper has triggered an intense spice hallucination. It feels like forever as you trip through the universe.
My friend. Ooh.
This guy again?
I'm here to give you an important message. Ooh. You must avenge my death and fulfill your destiny. Jump. All you must do is jump off the roof. I was
Kill
saying
John Lennon.
I was saying to fulfill your destiny, all you must do is...
Sorry, I think I've got some spice stuck in my throat.
It's fine. I'll work through to fulfill the prophecy.
You feel yourself begin to regain consciousness.
No, come back. Oh man.
Kill
You
John
come to
Lennon.
and find everyone is staring at you. That pepper was the last... Oh, sorry, my bad.
Bark.
That pepper was the last of its kind on Earth, and now it's gone forever. What the
Why
fuck is wrong with you?
it? Why present it?
You think to yourself, geez, I should pay better attention.
We all make mistakes. I'm sure he'll forgive you someday. Come
Okay,
on, it's time
I
for
don't-
lunch.
Okay, I don't understand. Why present a tray for you to try samples of his DOS biscuit, the last kind of the pepper, and a glass of water? Like, if you don't want them to eat it or do anything, like, why even present it to the student in the first place? Just want to look at it?
Right. Before anyone can relax, the cafeteria lights dim, and your rivals enter to make a dramatic announcement.
Today's lunch will be prepared via competition cook-off. Oh, my bad. My bad.
The level of
It's all
theatrics
good, I've told
with
somebody.
these two is off the charts. Demand that they stop wasting everyone's time, or step up and tell them you're on.
Challenge him, fight him,
Yeah.
beat the shit out of
Fight them.
JoJo.
A bit of lunchtime competition, eh? Count me in. If I have to wipe the tables with you fools before I set my lunch down on it, then so be it.
I'm not a fool. You're the fool. Fool.
Good one, Van Van. I like your gumption, Cray J. Yayaland. I can't talk for shit. God damn, I think those 11 spices are kicking in now. I'll be watching your performance out there.
Just as things reach a boiling point, Sprinkles steps in. Surely he'll put a stop to this madness.
Woof.
Now, students, please settle down. This is a lunchroom, not a sportsing court.
Finally, a little sense. You breathe a sigh of relief.
Bark.
At least not until we turn on the timer.
Just then, a huge light blasts you in the face, flashing the words, "Timer ready."
Woof.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
Oh!
I stand
Aru
corrected.
in British. The hard way builds the hard way builds solidly a foundation of confidence that cannot be swept away. And that's an original quote by me, in case anyone was wondering. I hope it's a message that lifts you to victory. Copyright KFC 2020.
I kind of wanted to look it up, see if that was an original quote by him.
Like a diamond, I was formed under pressure. Now's my chance to shine. I'll defeat you myself. And
You had
definitely
this
not with this
chicken-
chain link cleaver.
You had his chicken and you made mashed potatoes and gravy on day one. And you're feeling like you can really impress him again here. It's time to boil some water for the potatoes. Think fast. If the timer runs down, you'll be forced to pick randomly. What temperature does the water boil at?
100 Celsius.
Oh,
Yeah.
what the fuck? Celsius?
Yeah.
Yeah,
What were
it's
you-
232 Fahrenheit.
Do you want to restart?
I think we're still good.
Alright.
Or should we restart?
Bart.
No, I think we should keep going.
What were you thinking, Cray J. Yayaland? Get your head in the game.
You're going to need to season the chicken before you cook it. You don't know Colonel Sanders' recipe exactly, but you have an idea.
11.
That's right, you might not know all the ingredients yet, but at least you're headed in the right direction.
I don't think we can vocalize that.
Now that you've got some basic steps going, it's time to alleviate your craft. What state of
Elevate.
mind offers the most flavor?
Last one.
Gratitude?
Yeah, gratitude. I don't know. Trust me.
That's
I
right.
don't know.
You must never take this opportunity for granted if you hope to succeed.
He still seems pissed that we don't know 232 degrees Fahrenheit.
Your classmates are rooting for you, but Ashley is simply stronger and faster than you.
To be fair, the chicken's gonna be uncooked now. Like, we're getting people salmonella. Like,
You'd better pick up the pace if you want to survive. When you were a child, your father told you to never forget where you came from. Every day, you meditate on his advice. You draw energy from that place. Now would be a great time to harness that energy. Where does it come from?
of
I'm assuming it's the top one because that's part of the KFC
Oh.
thing.
Oh,
Oh?
that's right. This is your shot. You're not going to miss it.
oh,
You try to shut out the noise of the arena and focus on your cooking. What is the sound of success?
silence. I'd sizzle. Silence. I don't know.
Silence. That's right. When
Silence.
you taste your cooking, they will be taken with that they'll be unable to speak. You notice Colonel Sanders out of the corner of your eye.
I believe in you, Crazy Yayalin. Don't worry,
He's
this is a game
actually
about
cheering
fucking...
you on, which would be awesome, except knowing he's watching you makes you totally forget what you were doing. Now all you can think about is Colonel Sanders. How many spoonfuls of gravy would it...
Kiss him.
Oh no. You are stranded on a desert island with only one dessert cookbook. Which do you take? What a hunk. I know, right?
Dark.
You know what? Shouldn't you be focused on the challenge? You're falling behind!
Wedding vows. I don't know.
What does that have to do with grafting spectacular fried chicken and delicate baked biscuits?
Woof, woof.
You're really struggling to keep up. At the next station over, Ashley has already begun plating elements of her dish. It's colorful and complex. To make up time, you toss your biscuit dough into a stand mixer. As you do, the crowd gasps.
Oh, you toss your biscuit.
Yikes! I know you love nothing more than seeing a fellow appliance utilized in kitchen battle, but sometimes that means sacrificing the personal touch. You might not have any hands, but Crazy Yayalin does. And a good chef needs to be touching the dough to know when it's properly mixed.
There's an easy way and a hard way. You don't get far by going the easy way. Is that just saying?
When you hear everyone talking, you realize how serious your error was. You immediately shove your hand in the whisker to rescue your dough before it's overmixed.
Crazy Yayalin, no!
But you're not fast enough and your hand gets stuck. It's immediately crushed by the quickly spinning beaters. There's no way you'll be able to use that hand for the rest of the match. Colonel Sanders shakes his head in shame.
What you often find is that the easy way can turn out much, much more difficult.
Dark.
Everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This battle is over.
It can't be. I was so close to finishing my dish.
Woof.
Sweetheart, look at your hand. You simply can't go on.
Aw, that's too bad, and here I am with a completed dish ready to serve. Surely that makes me the winner by default.
Dark. I think we
No,
screwed
no,
up.
it wouldn't be fair to compare the two on the account of Crazy Ireland's injury.
You see Sprinkles begin to lick his doggy chops as he looks onto the dish.
He's licking his what? Bark.
But I suppose you should at least tell us what you prepared.
Well, because I'm the sweetest, I skipped straight to dessert. Under this white chocolate dome, you'll find a wide array of delights, taking you on a journey of flavor that tastes good and tells a story of excellence. And like
Are they
magic,
gonna- Is she gonna get chocolate to a dog?
I was going to ask Crazy Island to do the honor, but since you're injured, I'm afraid that pouring this creamer onto the delicate hot chocolate sauce might be too difficult. I'm gonna kill our professor instead. Colonel Sanders, if you wouldn't mind lending me your strong, steady hand. And that thick rod you have.
Colonel Sanders pours the hot chocolate sauce on top of the dome, causing it to melt away, revealing the ingredients hidden within.
Inside, you'll find a delicate fried cheese croquette, because I'm from Wisconsin and cheeses and everything. Atop a slice of honeycomb, ice cream, 2 ways, tender nougat, and pearls of blueberry. I don't know how to pronounce that word because
Gelée.
the French are
Gelée.
awful.
Delay.
Colonel Sanders seems intrigued, but perhaps not impressed as he dips his finger into the chocolate sauce.
You could dip his finger in my chocolate sauce.
Simplicity isn't your strong suit, is it, Ashley?
Oh, you!
As he places a sauce-covered finger into his lips, Ashley leans over and whispers something into his ear. A dab of sauce sticks to his mustache.
Get pissed off. I don't know.
I say the
I
bottom
want to see.
one.
No, I want to see you punch her. I feel like if you get angry, you will punch her.
Oh, but then I feel like that'd be bad.
I think we really screwed up with the whole.
Well,
Questions.
she was
Oh.
thinking about the Colonel a lot during her cooking, so she might as well just put yourself between Colonel Sanders and Ashley.
I want to see them fight, but oh well.
Well, internalize the rage would just be keeping it in. If you put yourself between Colonel Sanders and Ashley, then that'd be more leading towards you punching them.
But it says right here, a dab of sauce sticks to his mustache. You obviously are gonna be like,
I should lick
"Come
his
here."
mustache.
You're just like, yeah.
You reach out with your apron and wipe the sauce off his glistening face. Colonel Sanders recoils and brushes you back.
This goatee isn't just a fashion statement, it's also functional.
Oh, fuck.
I was saving that for later.
What?
Game
Really?
over. Try again.
What the fuck?
Told you, you should just punch her in her
I would have
face.
been like, get in the way of between those two and just go like, yeah. Whatever.
Maybe I'll read
Whatever.
Jalay this right this time.
I should just sit back and be silent.
Oh no.
French people.
We're all the way back here.
Oh, no.
It's
Hey, at least
fine.
we can get the temperature right this time. At 100
Yeah,
degrees
so-
Celsius.
Yeah, 100 Celsius. Alright, 11.
Gratitude.
Just-
Right there.
Shoulder
Top
one.
one.
Like, oh, the top one is the one you clicked.
Silent.
Okay, all these are the same stuff, so.
Kiss. No, yeah, I don't think it does matter.
Wedding vows.
Honestly. Yeah, wedding vows.
You're not fast enough and your hand gets stuck. It's immediately crushed by the quickly spinning beaters. There's no way you'll be able to use that hand for the rest of the match. Should I just keep going forward?
Yeah.
Okay.
What you often find? Dog noises.
Internalize the rage that you feel. Your rage burns so intensely within your eyes that they burst into flames. The flames cause your eyebrows to catch fire and turn to ash. And they fall off of your face, which means people will have a hard time understanding your emotions for the rest of the semester, perhaps forever.
Isn't this semester a day and a half?
Embarrassed and ashamed by your poor performance, not to mention your crispy fried brow, you run for the quad to be alone.
I
The
love
beautiful
crispy
weather
fried
feels
things.
like an insult. Inside of you, a storm rages. It's Colonel Sanders. He's probably here to tell you that he and Ashley are in love and have decided to get married. And he won't even ask you to cater his wedding because you're a terrible chef and an awful person. You try to hide from him, but he approaches you directly.
I'm gonna marry Ashley so I don't have to pay for milk ever again. I know you're hurting right now. Not just from the devastating loss, but from the run-in with the mixture and that small fire. Also, how the fuck did you do that from your eyes? Anyway, we should get that checked out.
We might be able to
We should
make
get
money off your
all that
flaming
checked out.
eyebrows. I'm fine. Can't you just leave me alone? I'm a loser and I'm not fit to fill your fryer. I'll never be a master chef.
I'll fill your fryer.
Rev up those fryers.
Failure is a part of life, not just for you, but for all of us. You think I've never failed at anything before?
That's exactly what I think.
Well, I guess the only thing I failed at so far is getting in your apron, but, well then, think again. I wasn't always the man you see before you enrolled in culinary school. Incredibly handsome, successful, motivated, bordering on horny. Well, handsome, sure, I was born that way. But I've walked other paths, and arrived at dead ends. And dead hookers. I was passionate about life, but I failed as an obstetrician. I was passionate about justice, but I failed as a lawyer. I was passionate about livestock, but I even failed as a mule handler. That one was especially humiliating. Mules can be so cruel. I lost my business partner to a gunfight. Granted, it was an argument over finances.
Some real gang shit. We were deciding whether pork chops or chicken was better. I didn't know.
People see my delicate ribbon tie and my well-kept beard and assume I've got it all together. Which is true now, but it hasn't always been that way.
Sounds like this guy could really use a hug.
I resolved then that I was going to amount to something. No amount of hours, labor, or money would deter me from giving the best I have, except for my reading comprehension, because Jesus fucking Christ.
As Colonel Sanders changes focus, you can see something ignite inside of him. A burning passion.
One has to remember that every failure can be a stepping stone to something better. My new dream is pure. It's honest. It's
Shit, my bad.
something that I didn't get to read.
I can't go back.
I'll create a new chain of
Now you
chicken
know how it
restaurants.
feels, asshole.
Because the thing, I had a little plastic piece on my keyboard and it accidentally hit the space bar. So I guess the space bar
Bring
can
joy.
proceed.
That's how it
The
feels.
entire world.
Dude.
And make up for my past misdeeds, including letting that guy jump off a roof. What was his name again?
Yeah!
Just as your moment grows intimate, you're interrupted by a threatening, shadowy presence. Battle scarred from the night before, you prepare for the worst. It's a spork monster.
No, it's
Borko?
me.
It is I! I know I said I wouldn't be back, and after the whole fight to the death thing, maybe you don't really want to see me anymore, but I just wanted to say that I was wrong to attack you, and I apologize. I know what it's like having to always look over your shoulder. Monster problems, am I right? Oh, thanks, Borko. I'm glad
Baby,
there are
don't
no
get
hard
born into
feelings.
this
Getting
again.
jumped by a giant creature in the dark of the night can really rile a person up. I also want to apologize for the way I switched right into attack mode. Master Ball, go! I know that you're strong, and cooking school can put a person under a lot of stress. I actually used to go to this school. I wasn't always a spork monster, you see. I don't believe it. You were human once?
I didn't say that.
I was actually a golden retriever, but I was still a student. Until one day, some mean kids with a magic spellbook cast a dark enchantment on me, and I was forever transformed. A magic spellbook?
The
Precisely.
Necronomicon!
I had procured a copy for myself of the Necronomicon, but somewhere along the way, I've lost it. If you find such a book, I beg of you, respect it.
Respect the
You're
pack.
a powerful chef, and shouldn't rely on such dark and evil magic. No, you should be protecting the innocent from those who would cheat them through sorcery and ghoul. If you need me, don't fear. I will be there.
It sounds like there are some bad cooks in the kitchen. Laugh, Grey J. Yayulin. Together, I'm sure we can defeat them. Also, what the fuck? Was that, like, some Necronomicon magic there? Come back to my hideaway and we can discuss.
Oh,
you will not
okay.
do much of that discuss.
A personal invite? You can't imagine what Colonel Sanders' home must be like, but it sounds like you're about to find out. Stepping
will say
we'll
inside
get to do our
Sanders'
things.
home, surrounded by his things, you start to feel a special bond with him. Look at the baby picture up on the wall.
He starts to feel a special bond with you, too.
Guilty.
It looks like you live such an exciting life, Colonel Sanders.
Every day can be an adventure if you approach it with the right attitude. Now, the
Are
right
we
attitude
still on
for
the
you right
second
now might be on your
episode?
knees.
What'd you
Long
say?
ago,
I said, are we still on the second episode? Like, how long?
Yeah.
How long is the second episode?
Should we continue the second episode, and
in episode 3,
episode
Never
3
ending
will
series
be
of
in
Colonel
Colonel
Sanders.
Sanders' house. We'll
Yeah.
get raw dogged by Colonel Sanders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
on your knees for Daddy Sanders.
All right.
Yeah, like, I feel like the second episode has been going on for a while. I'm like
Thank you for the reminder. I got so into the game.
Yeah.
I was about to tell you that too. I was like, hey, since you're in this house, maybe you should cut it.
Maybe this would be a good time to cue the next episode. Well, thank you
Yeah.
guys for joining us on Visually Displeasing episode 4. This is also the Colonel Sanders dating sim, a finger-looking good dating sim. Or, I love you, Colonel Sanders, whatever the fuck it's called.
Yeah.
This is episode 2. And I guess in episode 3, we'll be inside of his
love you.
house and get raw dogged by him.
We'll be choking
We'll be
this
inside
chicken.
Colonel.
He'll be
We'll
giving
be
us his
inside
11
Colonel
herbs and
Sanders' house
spices.
while he's inside of us.
He's gonna be inside of our fryer. Well, thank you guys so much for tuning in on this episode, and we'll see you on the next one on episode 3. Bye.
Bye.
Remember, on your knees for Daddy Sanders.